What's good? This is Samuel Wajo here. Today I have a Blackwing deck profile. And first off, we got one Sirocco. It's pretty good. Pretty much a staple in Blackwings to play at least one. It's really good because it gets rid of a lot of big. Everyone's running like Thunder Kings now, which is big 1900 beat stick, and this gets over them. Randomly have good combos with this guy. If you get like this guy in a boar or something on the field, and if they have like a Spirit Reaper or a Marshmallow or something, you can or a weak monster with a lot of defense, but you can just get out this guy, bring out some other Blackwings like a boar and some other ones. You pump up the boar, attack, do a lot of piercing, and it's a good way to deal a lot of damage or go for game and play around stuff like boars. And then you run a 3 Shura, pretty much one of the staple. It's really solid. It's 1800, so it's really big. Pretty much use it to get easy advantage and search out Gale or usually value the most two optimal targets. And combos with this guy, you can bring out a value, make an easy level 5 synchro. If you've got a Gale in hand or something, you can summon this guy, special Gale, attack with Shura, bring out a value. You make a synchro with Gale and Shura into Armor Master. Then you can synchro Armor Master and Gale, Armor Master and value, into like a level 8. And then you've got a Blackwing synchro in the value in the bin, so you can bring in another easy big monster later in the game. And then 3 Bora, another staple, I guess. Some people like to run 2, but I think 3 is good. He's an easy level 4 special summon dude, allowing to make easy synchros and exceeds, and he's got a good effect, pierces, gets over. You can get around stuff like Reaper and Marshmallow easily. And I got Sephiroth, the Elite. He's alright, I guess. He's just there. He's to can use Whirlwind if you want to return Whirlwind and return special summon this. Make easy synchros, I guess. I'm gonna try running. And then you got 2 Kalut. Another one of the best dudes in the deck. He's spammable, unlike Honest, because you can just attack directly, you drop him, do lots of damage. It's good. Combo spell with Shura to get over big monsters and get out searches. And this is 1 Gale. Couldn't find one. But you have to play him. He's level 3 special summon dude. He's a permanent shrink. That's for easy synchros. And 1 Blizzard. I'm up to play 1. First crew. There's not really many great synchros. Since like Goyo and Brian are banned, there's not really too many other great synchros that you want to make in this deck besides Armling or maybe a Guyana. It's about the only options. And then 1 value. It's easy to get out with Shura. If you get him in the bin with other like Sirocco or Blackwing synchros, you can make easy synchros in the late game. And then up to the player 3 Thunder King Ryos. It's good. He's a really good stick. He's 1900. Not much can get over him without synchroing or special summoning, and then you can just negate them. He stops a lot of searches, like Sandlands, whatnot. Because this is a slow deck as well. It's not quite as fast as it used to be. He's just a good board controller. Helps you keep presence. And then I've got 1 Blackluster, because you've got 3 lights. And Dark, Blackluster is pretty good. And 1 Dark Arm. You don't really have to play either of these 2, but generally if you open with like Dark Arm, you've got a pretty good position, and maybe even Blackluster. And the Dark Arm's not so great in the late game, whereas when you've got too many Blackwings in the bin, it's hard to control the grave. But if you draw him in the early game, if you open him in or get him in the first 3 turns, you can usually drop him out quite easily, and it really helps you. And then you've got spells. The 2-body ability helps get those consistency issues. And there's your dig for your power cards. 3 mystical space typhoon, and then back row removal. You can chain it to things like lightning, shadow, and prison mirror could be a problem. And it gets rid of stuff like the gritty as well. It's good, it's overall really good. New dark hole, heavy storm staples, reborn, Moon's really great in this deck in particular because your combo is always sure to bring out easy pluses. And then the last spell, Whirlwind, it's staple to continuous rotor, allows you to get an easy advantage. And you got SJ, just double warning, really solid. Your 2D prison, it's really good. I like it better than bottomless at the moment. It gets rid of monsters that already hit the field, whereas warning and bottomless, if you draw them after the monster's out, can't really do anything, and that helps get rid of them. Also gets over stuff like Stardust Dragons, so it means if they attack. And 2 Tarantulas, it's a staple. And then we've got 3 Icarus attacks. Best cards in this deck. If you have this face down, you like summon a Shura or something and they flip bottomless, or you attack into a deep prison, you can chain this, just throw another 2 cards, get a +1, allows for easy advantage. Can help you get rid of their back rows really easily. And the last 2 spells, traps after to play double skill drain. It doesn't really affect this deck too much. Usually all you do to beat us, and the only one is really Shura, and we only play 1 Blizzard. It's pretty good. It hurts a lot of other decks more, so it's really solid. It's really good against like machines and windups. And I guess some extra deck cards you can play. You can play like Colossal or Darkhand. Just it's easy to make level 8s in this deck, I guess. Gale, Sirocco, Gale plus another level 5 Synchro. I guess you could play Chimera Tech if you want to side Cyber Dragons. Play around like Catastor, Librarian, I guess. Probably maybe just one, probably just Catastor. Because you can't really make too many level 5s in this deck. You're gonna Stardust Dragon. So it means if you randomly get like Collude, other level 3s on the field, Maestro. Really, you probably only mostly just play level 4 Exceeds because they're the easiest to make because most of your dudes are level 4. Online, play only level 6 Synchro you can make with Blizzard, or you need it for value. It was actually cool. You need it for like value and Sirocco if you want. One Armor Master. I guess you play one like Ancient Fairy or Black Rose too. Fortunately, I don't have any of those at the moment. But it's easy to get out. Another one, you just need it for like value combos. And if you get like a Gale off Shura, this guy can't bring out at all, except for value. That's the only reason you play him. If you go like the value, if you go like Shura, Gale into a level 7, bringing out a value off the Shura, making a level 8, then you've got like Armor Master and value in the graveyard, so you can bring this guy out later. Levair, you could probably just run like I guess Levair, Leviathan, and like it means the only level 3s you can make. You will be able to run Asagolem soon if you want, because in Australia, because it was released as a jump promo, we can't use it until it gets reprinted, which will be soon. So you can run that if you want. Utopia, another, I guess, scrap. Yeah, that's the video. I'll have a trade binder up soon as well, if you're interested in anything. Also remember to check out my eBay. I'll try to put a link in the description if I can work out how to do that. Same way Wagear, because I know a lot of people prefer to buy over eBay because they feel safe and secure. I've got 100% feedback, so I'm super legit. I have a lot of stuff on there, so check that out.